America's countryside hides a haunting secret: ghost towns. These eerily abandoned places are frozen in time, whispering tales from the past. Today, we're counting down the top 10 ghost towns to visit in the United States. Destinations steeped in history, mystery, and a touch of the supernatural. Let's dive in. Number 10, Bodie, California. Tucked in the Sierra Nevada mountains, Bodie is arguably California's most famous ghost town. Once a booming mining hub during the gold rush, Bodie went bust in the early 20th century, leaving behind crumbling buildings and empty streets. Today, it's preserved in a state of arrested decay, windows cracked, furniture still inside, and visitors can explore its hauntingly beautiful remnants under the watchful eye of the Bodie curse. Number 9, Jerome, Arizona. Known as the wickedest town in the West, Jerome sits perched on Cleopatra Hill. This former copper mining town was notorious for its rowdy saloons and gambling halls during its boom. When the mines dried up, so did the population. Today, Jerome exudes old-world charm with museums, art galleries, and ghost tours, where tales of poltergeist encounters give this picturesque spot an eerie twist. Number 8, Rhyolite, Nevada. Step into the Mojave Desert to find Rhyolite, a ghost town born during the gold rush and abandoned within a decade. Its most stunning feature? A row of skeleton-like ruins, including a crumbling bank and a jail, that sits starkly against the desert sun. Nearby, the quirky Goldwell Open-Air Museum adds a modern, surreal vibe to the town's ghostly setting. Number 7, Cahaba, Alabama. Cahaba was Alabama's first state capital, and its tragic history is palpable. After flooding and yellow fever outbreaks drove residents away, it withered into a swampy ruin. Today, the ruins of Cahaba boast eerie charm, especially its behemoth brick columns and crumbling cemeteries. Local legend says ghostly apparitions roam the abandoned streets. Number 6, Ludlow, Colorado. Ludlow hides a darker tale. Once a coal mining town, it became the site of the infamous Ludlow Massacre in 1914, where violence erupted between striking miners and militia forces. The ruins include stone foundations and a memorial dedicated to those who lost their lives. It's less spooky, more somber, a poignant slice of forgotten history. Number 5, Garnet, Montana. High up in Montana's mountains lies Garnet, a picturesque ghost town where winter snows bury forgotten homes and shops. Once a thriving gold mining town, Garnet is now eerily quiet, yet remarkably well preserved. Visitors can step inside saloons and homes that almost feel as if their owners just stepped out. Number 4, Centralia, Pennsylvania. If you're looking for a ghost town straight out of horror, Centralia fits the bill. This former coal mining town was abandoned due to a stubborn underground fire that's been burning since the 1960s. Only a few buildings remain, but smoke rises eerily from cracks in the ground. Inspired the setting of the horror video game, Silent Hill. Number 3, Calico, California. Calico feels like stepping into a Wild West movie. This old silver mining town was restored for today's curious travelers. You can walk the same dusty streets that gamblers, miners, and saloon-goers once did. From historic exhibits to staged gunfights, Calico is proof that not all ghost towns are entirely lifeless. Number 2, Kennecott, Alaska. Nestled in the breathtaking wilderness of Wrangell St. Elias National Park, Kennecott tells the story of copper's rise and fall. Its abandoned buildings, including a towering mill that clings to the mountainside, offer a stark contrast to the surrounding natural beauty. Bring a camera. You'll want to capture its haunting serenity. Number 1, Tombstone, Arizona. Infamous for the legendary gunfight at the OK Corral, Tombstone isn't entirely a ghost town, but its history clings to every saloon and dusty street corner. Stories of lawmen, outlaws, and shadowy spirits roam the streets alongside tourists, making Tombstone a living embodiment of the Wild West's gritty past. These ghost towns remind us that history isn't always confined to textbooks. It's alive, waiting to be explored. So pack your sense of adventure and prepare to wander through America's forgotten places. Which ghost town will you walk through first?